Hi. Recently, a a mother and a daughter got made fun of in, I believe, Los Angeles. The Daily Wire has a story. It's pretty funny. The woman at the grocery store, her and her daughter got made fun of. The reason? The daughter's name. Now you're thinking, huh? Maybe this kid had a weird name. You would be right. Maybe you're thinking, it was weird, but it couldn't have been that bad, right? That's where you would be wrong. Um, the daughter's name was Abkada. Now, if you're thinking, how do you spell that? Think of your alphabet. What are the first four letters? A, B, C, D. Abkada is spelled A, B, C, D. Just another way that people can be stupid. They shouldn't have made fun of the daughter. I think that was wrong. The mom, however, I mean, whatever. Um, ben Shapiro, Ben Shapiro said the same thing. He's like, "What? Why? What? Like what?" And I totally agree. Like the mom should like. There's some names that are just objectively bad. There are some things that are just weird. When I was younger, my dad met some people in Winn-Dixie, which if you don't know what Winn-Dixie is, they're common in the southeastern U.S. They're a grocery store chain. They're originally from Jacksonville, Florida. Yada, yada, yada. Anyway, we met this couple who named their kid Kal-El. If you don't know the name Kal-El, or if you're wondering, hey, that name sounds familiar, or if you do know the name, well, I'm about to reveal it. Okay, if you don't know what Kal-El means, or it sounds familiar but you can't quite place it, Kal-El comes from the DC universe. Kal-El is the Kryptonian name for Superman. Superman is from the planet Krypton. He has his earthly name, Clark Kent. He goes by Superman because that's his superhero name. And then his third and original name is Kal-El from his parents on Krypton. They named their kid Kal-El, as if that kid would not get made fun of. I guess I don't know. I've never met the kid. I have no idea what has happened to him, but I'm guessing he's probably learned how to fight by now. But Abkada, like, are you retarded? And I don't mean, to all the people out there who go, oh, he said retarded. Grow up. You know what I mean. You know I'm not talking about mentally disabled people. And by the way, I've already explained this in previous videos what I mean by retarded. I won't be doing it in the future. If you don't get it, you're either stupid or willfully ignorant. So, yeah, deal with it. Okay? But Abkada, that is a terrible name. So my advice to parents out there is, please, for God's sake, don't name your kid Abkada, abracadabra. Like, you realize I just came up with a nickname with like a nickname I could use to make fun of them right off the top of my head. Kids are cruel. Give your kid a fighting chance. Don't do this. And yeah, it is a bad name. Like, even if everyone's like, we won't make fun of that kid. Because whatever. Right? Even if no one were to make fun of the kid, which, by the way, somebody's going to make fun of that kid. It's a terrible name. Be more creative. Look, just because something is different and weird doesn't mean it's good. Actually put some effort into naming your kids. There's names like Serenity and Charisma and all that. Charisma is a more common name now, but it didn't used to be. Go back 10 years. It was a pretty rare name. You would hear about it, but it wasn't very common. It's more common now. Why? Because it actually is a good name. It's a trait. Charisma. Charisma is a positive trait. Charisma is, having, a good attitude and perseverance, things like that. It's great. Right? Having that uplifting attitude. I love that. That's great. I think that's a great name. But a name like ABCD, some traits you don't want to name your kid, like Justice. My name's Justice. No, sorry, that's a little weird. Or you're gonna name your kid. Don't name your kid Hate, because people will hate him for it, or her. Just think about what you do before you do it. It's kind of this thing of, and a lot of people on the left are guilty of this. They're like, well, I'm being individualistic. It's funny, the very people who are collective and are all about socialism are the same people who give their kids these weird names and then claim it's individualism. It's not individualism. It's just you doing that because you think you're going to score brownie points, but with victimhood. You can claim to be a victim. People made fun of me because of my name. And your kid can become like you. That's what it is. So, abracadabra. See ya.